When I said love is a drug, I meant that in the literal sense, because just like how a crackhead would do something insane, love can make somebody do something even worse. In this case, he literally pulls up to this man's birthday party, a 22-year-old man, celebrating his party with his family, but the only mistake he did was invite this girl over, not even knowing that she had a man for the past 6 years. She broke up with this person, right? So she's not with him anymore, but he somehow always finds her. He's somehow always there. He knows exactly where she's at all times. Does that remind y'all of a certain show? Yeah, he's that, but literally worse and in real life, because he took the phrase, I can't live without you, to a literal fucking sense here. This man pulled up to this birthday party she was at, broke into the house, pulls out a fucking gun, aims it at her and asks her, do you still love me? I'm not sure how she responded to that question, but shortly after, he aims the gun not at her, he aims it at the man that she's here to celebrate his birthday with, meaning she's with this man, and shoots him 6 times in front of his family members and in front of her before fleeing and going on a crazy chase where he's manhunted by the entire police department of the entire county. Today's video is insane, unreal. Let's get right into it.
He passed away. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I need you to tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, today's my brother's birthday dinner, and I think she invited a girl, and I think the girl's boyfriend, I think he showed up and he just saw my brother.
Thank you. 44, I'm out with her. Is there anybody in the house? Ma'am, who's in the house? Does anybody have a gun in here?
You come and execute a man in front of his family at his birthday party because your thought has, I shouldn't say that because she's not that in this case. She actually just chose to leave, literally. So I can't even call her that. She moved on. Look, I don't condone violence, right? At all. But I have to make this shit make sense in my mind. You would think he would do this shit to the woman that he's so in love with and is mad that she left him. What the did this guy do to you? Bro, the fact that she left you means you're inadequate, meaning she's just not attracted to you anymore. She's just not with you anymore. Why does he deserve this? He doesn't. What brain molecules made you come up with the thought to come and hurt this? What did he do to you? Bro, he probably didn't even know. And this is how scary life is, y'all. He's over here celebrating his birthday, happy, thinking that he's just having a good time with this woman that he's with and his family and people that he loves. And, you know, it's supposed to be a good, special day for him. Next thing he knows, he has this heartbroken dog breaking in and executing him in front of his whole family for nothing, literally. What did he do? Your problem is with her. Some prototypes don't need to exist, bro, and this is one of them.
Does anybody have a gun in here? Okay, here, watch out. Watch out. Here, watch out. Okay. Here, honey. Please.
Fitz, what do you got where?
He did this in front of her. He took that man out in this fashion in front of her to torture her psychologically, to always have a presence in her conscience. Listen to my words, hear me out. He wanted her to see this, so she'll be traumatized for life. That's why he did this, bro. That's the only thing that makes sense. Instead of taking her out, he wants her to live with the trauma of seeing this firsthand in person. And regardless of if she wants to or not, she's probably going to live with the guilt. If she's a good person and she has a conscience within her, this is the fucked up part. Even though she literally did nothing wrong here, right? She just left and moved on and broke up with him. She's attending a birthday party. She's still going to feel guilty that she's the cause of this. That's why he did this shit, bro. He wanted her to feel the guilt of thinking that she's the reason this man is on the ground bleeding with his family members crying over him. We got another one of Satan's foot soldiers right here, bro.
Okay. I need you to move, ma'am.
Please. She was going
Hey, do me a favor. Just hold my flashlight right here, okay?
Yes.
S5 EMS is entering.
Where's it at? Right there in the shoulder? Yep. I got a real faint pulse.
Take monitor off.
Play it flat. All right.
We got one to the neck.
Yep.
There's another one to this arm.
Okay, put this rail
There's
up.
two chest seals on the abdomen.
Appreciate you.
He's not gonna make it. Barely, and it may have been a sinus pulse from him bleeding out because he was losing a lot of blood. That's why I stopped CPR, because he was losing more blood from CPR than he was with just the chest seals on there.
God damn.
Is it just you guys here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hang on. 1 second. Okay. Well, who was home when this happened?
My mom, her, and me. There was a guy who came in and he opened the door and he picked us up and I saw that he had a gun and I told my mom to grab my son, take him to the room, and he asked her, he said, "What are you doing here?" And I don't know what she replied, and then he asked, "Do you love me? What are you doing here?" And he just shot. I heard 4 to 6 shots. I can't remember exactly. And then
Do you love me? You fucking retard. Clearly not. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta be blunt here. That just makes this shit so much worse. Why? My brain can't compute it. What the fuck did the guy do? What did he do? You had the gun aimed at her. Like I said, I'm not wishing this shit happened to her at all whatsoever, bro. Like I said, this is one of Satan's foot soldiers, and we gotta throw him in a cage with 100 silverback f***ing gorillas that are starving to death and have him feast on him, bro. People like this deserve the treatment that I told you about in many of my last videos, bro. Reciprocal treatment. Have somebody in this man's life do him the same way he did this innocent guy that did nothing wrong, right? So let's get that straight. But why did he not do it to her, the woman that's supposed to be betraying him, right? Or that he's so hurt by? I just don't understand the thinking behind it. I don't. Do you love me? What the f are you doing here? And then you shoot the guy that's celebrating his birthday in his house with his family, who she willingly chose to come here with? I don't know what ancestry tree can cause somebody to turn out like this, bro. Seriously. That love shit is more than a drug, bro.
he just ran out.
What's his name?
Melvin Orlando Guevara Jr.
So it's your ex-boyfriend? All right, I'm gonna have you come outside. All right, when did y'all break up?
It's been 5 weeks.
Was he violent during your relationship? Did it ever get reported?
No. I don't know how he has my location. I've turned it off. It is literally, he's literally popped up to my job. He's pulled up everywhere that he's been talking about. He was gonna. So
I'm gonna tell you exactly how he has your location, bro. Yeah, I remember that one girl who posted a Instagram video of her saying, "Look, guys, I found a tracker on my car. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do next."
But this was literally on my car like this. This is why you have to be careful. I don't really know what to do moving forward with this.
I know what to do, bro. To get armed immediately ASAP. First thing you need to do, get some cash out and go buy you a gun. A few weeks later, she literally got hammered in a drive-by by the guy that was obsessed with her. With this type of person, he probably doesn't have just one tracker. That boy probably modified your car in a way where you can never get rid of whatever he has tracking the movements. I wouldn't be surprised if he snuck a chip in your body as you were sleeping. That way he can always track you. We live in a crazy day and age, bro. There's probably something like that out there where you feed somebody a chip or some shit, like a tiny chip that somehow stays in their body, and you can just track them using a Jeep. Bro, this man literally couldn't breathe without you, clearly. And I've spoken about this before. It doesn't matter if you break it off, as y'all can see. The other person has to be over you as well. If they're not over you, and they're psychotic and crazy like this piece of shit, you literally have to live life like there's a bounty on your head for a few years and stay below low key. Like you have to move like you're in enemy territory trying to keep a low cover. I'm being so serious when I tell y'all this. Don't sit here and think I'm joking or exaggerating, bro. If you know the partner that you've been with for the past 6 years has these in psychotic traits and you break it off with him, you need to turn into your own witness protection. Seriously. And if you got the means, move. You have to take this shit serious, bro. I brought y'all too many crazy situations for y'all to think that life is a joke and that these prototypes of man don't exist. They do.
He was gonna hurt me.
Have you known Kelly for a long time?
Today is the first day that I've taken some years.
How long were you here?
I wasn't even here for 20 minutes.
Jesus.
It's not the first time, like, he would say if I did something that he would hurt somebody. and he's gonna go. We think he already tried because he had marks on his neck.
What type of fucking foo-foo ass shit is that? If you don't love me, I'm gonna end myself. Do y'all realize that if you're listening to my voice right now and you're breathing, that means you've had thousands of people in your ancestry tree fight lions, go to wars, survive in the jungles, in the deserts, in the mountains, in the wild, go through the harshest of shit, face diseases, beat it all. Do y'all realize you've had thousands of people fight for their lives, literally, for you to exist? What the fuck ancestry tree does he come from? Or this is how he operates as a man, bro? If you leave me, I'm gonna end myself. I gotta remember we're on YouTube, bro, so I can't even go too hard.
Melvin, this is the Smith County Sheriff's Office. We know you're inside the residence. We are not leaving. Come to the door with your hands above your head. Do it now.
She's being evasive. She said that he showed up around 6:30 when she got home. Melvin did, our suspect, and she doesn't know where they went after that.
And his vehicle?
Apparently Mario's drives a tan truck that's not that tan truck, but she said it's a tan truck, but it's not that tan truck.
But she doesn't know anything besides tan truck.
Yep.
Is it on the same insurance standard?
I have no clue.
Y'all can't be like surprised, right? It's his mom. Your mom, bro, if your mom loves you, she's gonna sit there and lie on anything to protect her son. And if your mom is gonna give you up, she doesn't love you, bro. Seriously. If you got a real mom that actually loves and cares for you, no matter how bad, no matter what you did, she's gonna stand beside you, bro, because that's your mother. And then she's the only living person on this planet that's probably willing to do that for you. Cherish your moms, bro. I'm being so serious when I say this. Your mom is probably the only person on the planet that's willing to put it all on the line and protect you until the very end, even when you messed up, even if you're a killer, even if you're, in this case, a foot soldier of Satan, knowing that she birthed the spawn of this evil, knowing that you did this, she's still gonna protect you. Why? Because that's your mom. So I don't know why these cops are acting like this shit is a math problem that's hard to solve, bro. You're talking to his mom. She's gonna throw y'all off and protect her kid. Expect that. None of that, hey, you're gonna get charged with contempt or aiding in, she doesn't give a shit. That's her child. That's her son.
Not take your truck.
Well, so she says that they have two tan trucks, suddenly. She says they have two tan trucks. I think they're inside.
S8 all units, status update. The mother says that our suspect is with her son in a tan or champagne covered Chevrolet driving around trying to calm down. Keep your eyes out on the perimeter for a tan Silverado. I'll try to get more identifying information on that as we go.
Is it not this one that's in the driveway already?
Yeah, no, they're driving around there.
So her son's driving around with the homicide suspect, just, trying to calm him down? What's your driver's outside?
What is real with that?
The only place he needs to be driving to, and he's in Texas, by the way. The only place you need to be driving to is down south, and y'all get exactly what I mean, because as soon as they catch you, bro, you are done. Bro, that house was the house of witnesses. Everybody witnessed you do that shit. You did this in front of her entire family. Meaning, as soon as they catch you, you're going to jail for life. If not worse, they might give you the chair. But this boy was out here throwing false flags. Look at this shit, y'all. Hold on, let me show y'all this. The car they're looking for, the car these people are searching for is a tan truck, right? He somehow has an almost identical vehicle in front of his mom's crib, as y'all just saw. And then they get this crazy lead that causes them to rush to this scene. Watch this with me, watch. Look at this shit, bro. Who is this? There is no way he's out here throwing false flags by flipping cars on the side of the highway. I'm not even listening to the cops, bro. They thought this shit was his car.
We know who the vehicle returns to. This friend that he's with, hey, you want a copy of the plate? We'll call George X-ray 1388.
Mercy.
Carbon, if that's the truck, we're taking off. They're following the truck.
That's gonna be it.
Here we go. Yeah.
106. Hey! Hands!
walking back right there.
When I said they're dealing with the Joker right here, I meant it, because I wouldn't be surprised if this boy had booby-trapped his car, bro, and has like a timer on it for it to blow up after they arrest him or when they get close to it. We already know he tried to end himself, threatening to go to a different reality, like putting himself 6 feet under. Y'all get what I'm trying to say here, right? He already threatened that. Meaning if he really means what he says, he has nothing to lose here. And he knows the alternative, like getting arrested, means life in prison or the chair. These are the worst types of suspects you can be dealing with. The ones that got nothing to lose. And he's one of them. Hold on.
Hey, stop. Keep your hands up. All right, get on your knees. Keep your hands up.
Negative, we got one out.
Face away from me. Hands up. Walk back. Keep coming.
Since I got pistol, I'll go
Keep
cook.
coming. Keep your hands up. Keep walking back. Keep your hands up.
29, I got the driver detained in my vehicle. All right, take a seat for me.
Here's your boy.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Sorry, I'm gonna get you into this, bro.
So she tell you where she was at tonight? No. How'd you figure out where she's at?
Truck.
Her truck? You had like an app or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
So what all did you do when you knew where she was at? Was she like not answering or something?
Does he think these cops are taking him on a play date? Does he think they're like asking him questions to give him a scholarship to Harvard? Or they're trying to give him a loan or some shit? Bro, you just caught a body. You just ended a man. I'm glad he's this dumb. I'm just baffled by the fact that he's even speaking to them. Does he not realize that everything he says right now in this moment is going to be used against him? So if he comes up with a story later on, which most people do in these situations as we've seen beforehand, you know, if he comes up with a good defense and gets a lawyer and all that, they're going to use your words to crack your own story. I'm surprised he's even speaking. And he just admitted to hold on, bro.
Do what?
Yeah, she wasn't answering, I don't know.
She didn't tell you where she was at? You just showed up over there? So what all happened when you got over there, man?
You already put yourself in the place of the crime scene, admitted to being able to track her movements in her truck. If these past 20 seconds didn't exist, like if he didn't have this conversation right here in the past 20 seconds, his case would be triple as strong compared to now that he just admitted this.
Messed up? Just acting in the moment?
Whatever I was feeling, I was intoxicated.
What were you intoxicated on, man?
Alcohol.
Alcohol? How much did you have to drink? So were you aiming at anybody when you shot, or you just firing, or what? Do you know how many times you shot? Like 1 or 2 times, a bunch of times? Do you know if you hit anybody?
I don't.
Well, you did hit somebody, and that person's dead. How long you all get together?
7 years.
7 years? So you're like 21? So y'all like high school sweethearts for the most part? So were y'all engaged at one point or something?
Yes, sir.
So I'm not trying to get up in your business. What y'all fighting over?
I guess for not being enough, you're not being enough, I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yo, who wouldn't be sick to their stomach if you realized that almost close to a decade that you've spent with this person is just down the drain? Do y'all realize that there's nothing worse than wasted time? That is the worst ever. Like, that's the worst thing that could ever happen to you, is to come to a realization that you wasted years befriending the wrong person or being with the wrong person, because you can't get that back. Those years, you can't buy with $1 trillion. You can't. And then another realization, I'm not saying this from this guy's, bro, this is a route This is the extreme route, obviously. But what comes with that realization is another secondary realization of what you could have been doing with your time in those years. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? That is how you lose your appetite for years, bro. That is how you get sick to your stomach. And you got two options. I told y'all this beforehand. You got two options, and I guess in this case, three options. The first option is you eat it. You eat the L. You grasp it firmly. You dwell on it for a good few days, but then you use it as fire to fuel you to never ever find yourself in that position again and to level up in life. The second option is you let it break you completely, right? Where you're never the same man ever again. You never see your prime ever again. You're just a dead walking zombie, basically, of a person. Or I guess in this case, the third option is to holler at Satan, let him possess you, and then come hurt an innocent guy who isn't the one you were in love with for 7 years. Look, I'm not going to listen to this retard be interrogated. I'm going to end this one right here. I need y'all to get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. I've been bringing y'all some good ass videos recently, so make sure y'all show some love, bro. Press the like button. It does show that y'all actually enjoyed the video. And if you made it to this point, y'all know what I'm about to say. Get in the comments and hit me with the LNS. I made it to the end of the video, and you best believe I'm going to be liking every single one of y'all's comments that I can get to that says that, because it shows me that you're a real one and you actually watched the full video. Yeah, stay safe, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out.